Hi guys, and welcome back. I've got the earphones the wrong way around. Hi guys, welcome back again. I am really sorry about what happened to my last video. My kids pulled out the Wi-Fi box from the wall, so the internet went completely and utterly dead. So I have to apologise for that. I'm sorry about that, guys. But we're back again now with another video. Same thing, Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool FA Cup quarter-final match preview. Looking at the other FA Cup games this weekend as well, guys. Again, I can only apologise for what just happened, mate. As I say, my kids pulled the Wi-Fi out of the box, as you do, and I had no internet. So, yeah, I've just changed it all up, gone live again. I need to bring you my match preview, guys, because I can't leave it as it was. Hope you're all well. Hope everyone's doing good. You had a great, having a great week. Looking forward to the weekend. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me earlier today for the Champions League draw. It was a really successful video. Obviously, had over almost 4,800 views on that video alone. Many live. I think I had over 3,500 people live with me at the time. Successful video, and all the new subscribers as well. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Means the absolute world to me, more than you probably know. So I'm really in good space right now, guys. Thank you very much. And again, apologies for earlier on. My kids decided to pull the Wi-Fi out of the box, as you do. So I had to come back again. Savage reactions in the house. How you doing, Savage? I hope you're good, my man. So I'm just going to quickly look at this Nottingham Forest Liverpool FA Cup quarter-finals, guys. Should be a good time. There's one game on Saturday, the rest of it on Sunday. I have no idea why. I don't know why the FA plan it like this. I don't know the reasons for it, but here we go. Let me share the screen with you guys. Hopefully you can see that all right. So yeah, Middlesbrough Chelsea, the first game. Saturday early evening, 5:15. Chelsea away to Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough have had, they've done well so far in the FA Cup. Obviously, they've had a few good scalps themselves. Obviously, they beat Man United in the last round, which was absolutely fantastic on penalties. Absolutely hilarious. Pissed myself laughing. United getting knocked out by Middlesbrough. And not just getting knocked out by Middlesbrough. They got outplayed by... No, they weren't penalties, was it? It was a injury time. Was it penalties or was it an extra time winner? I can't remember. I think it was the extra time winner, wasn't it? Middlesbrough outplayed Man United and deserved to go through. Man United stunk the place out, to be absolutely fair. They were absolutely horrid. And Middlesbrough deserved it. Chris Wilder, since he's gone in over there, Middlesbrough have been a much better side since Chris Wilder's gone there. Good manager Chris Wilder knows what he's doing, especially at that level of football club. He knows his stuff down there. He knows his stuff down there. He knows how to win a game. And this is going to be a difficult game for Chelsea, guys. Chelsea are going to find this match difficult. Obviously, everything with Chelsea off the field at the moment, it's not really affecting their on the field. Not really taking it on the field. They're actually doing really well, Chelsea, and they're in a good bit of form as well. I think they've won their last five games, so they're doing really good. Patriot Scouser 316, what's up? How are you? Hope you're really good, Patriot Scouser 316. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video as well. I hope you had a fantastic week and looking forward to a very good weekend. Chelsea, as I said, they're in a good bit of form. They've gone 5 wins in a row. They went through against Lille in the Champions League. We'll get to the Champions League in a bit, but it's going to be a tough game because Middlesbrough are in decent form themselves. Middlesbrough, Man United scout. Was it Leicester they beat as well? I know they've had 2 Premier League scouts so far, but Man United in the last round, winning that game, massive up to them. Massive. It's going to be good for Borough. This is going to be a decent game. But I'm going for a Chelsea win. I think Chelsea will get the victory they need to go through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. In a tight game, in a real tight game, I see that game being at least, 2-1. It's going to be a tight game. That even might go to extra time. Chelsea win it late on. And then the Sunday games, starting off with Crystal Palace versus Everton, the 12:30 kickoff. Yeah, I do fancy Crystal Palace in this game. I know Everton had their victory against Newcastle at home yesterday. Great victory for for Everton Football Club, and a much needed victory for Everton Football Club as well. But you know, they are still in a relegation battle. That win or not, they're still fighting for their lives down in the relegation zone. Palace are probably nice and safe now. They'll be in the Premier League next season, no problem at all. I think Everton might rest some players up for this game, guys. I don't know about you lot, but I think Everton might just rest some players up for this game. And Crystal Palace, I could just see Crystal Palace getting the needed victory to go into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Massive statement for Crystal Palace. And say Everton might have bigger fish to fry, so we say. They're in a relegation fight. Can they afford to keep playing FA Cup games, and keep going in the league? They haven't got the squad for it. I think Lampard might choose the Premier League over the FA Cup. He might change it up a little bit. Might just change it up a little bit. I don't know how much he can change it up because of the injuries they got. They haven't got the biggest squad, obviously. So I don't know how much they can do. But Palace, I don't know. I fancy a Palace win. I think it'll be another tight game. I think all these FA Cup games are going to be very tight and close. I don't think anyone's going to absolutely batter anybody. But I'm going to go Palace in this one as well. I'm going to go 2-1 Palace. I think Palace will get the victory that takes them through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup at Wembley. Massive time for Palace. Everton, they'll be buoyed by that victory. They will be buoyed by that victory against Newcastle. But, they played on Thursday. Palace played on Monday. On Wednesday, sorry. Yeah, so I think Palace, they've had the bigger rest. I fancy Palace getting through that game. 12:30 kickoff as well. So Everton, they played after Palace and then they're going to do an early kickoff. Yeah, I'm going to give it a Palace. 2-1 Crystal Palace to make themselves to the FA Cup semi-final. Big up Crystal Palace. Southampton, Man City. Now, this is a tricky game for Manchester City. Obviously, they haven't had decent results against Southampton this season. He's just found them. Patriots Gas. Who am I? I just found a feature to change my name. I might be under disguise as a rival supporter. I don't know. Patriots Scouser. How the heck am I meant to know? But welcome anyway. Who am I? I just found a feature to change my name. I'm not sure. 316. I'm not sure. But I hope you're good anyway. You could be a rival under disguise. I don't mind rivals coming here, as long as you're all right. Southampton, Man City. Man City, as I said, have had, they've struggled against Southampton this season. Southampton getting a good draw. Southampton should have beat Man City. They had the better chances in their last game. And but I don't think this will be a different Man City to what we've seen lately. This is not the league. They won't feel the pressure because it's not a league game. I think this will be, this is right up it's a different competition. And Man City, they won't feel that pressure like they've been feeling in the Premier League in the last few weeks. So I'll see Man City winning this game. I think Southampton will go for it. Southampton are comfortable in the league now. They're going to stay up. They're going to finish around, at 10th to 12th, 13th position where they are now. No higher, no lower. They're comfortable where they are in the league. So they might as well give this FA Cup a good go. They might as well. They're fine in the league now. They're going to be absolutely fine. I think Southampton, Man City, it's a tough one. I think Man City will just come out on top. I think it'd be close. I think it'd be quite a tight game. But I think Southampton will give it a good go. Because as I said, they're fine in the league now. And when you face teams that have got, they're fine in the Premier League, they're not going to go down, they're not going to go up, they're not going to get into European Cup. They're just middle of the road. Their season's sort of done almost. A good FA Cup run is quite a dangerous game for Man City. Quite a dangerous game for Man City. I can see it going to extra time. This game might go to extra time. It might. It's going to be a tight game. I'm going to go 2-1 Man City just to win it, because they should have the more quality. But as I say, Southampton have played well against Man City lately, and it's a dangerous game for City. This real dangerous game. But Southampton are at home. Savage Reactions is going a 1-0 Southampton. Che Adams. Big up Savage, man. That's a big one. Yeah, so I think City might just nick it 2-1, guys, for me. And then Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, the big one, the main event. That's why it's on last. That's why it's on last, guys. What goes on last is the main event. And what's last this weekend in the FA Cup is Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. Because ITV and BBC and all that, they know Liverpool is the main event. And it's Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. 6 p.m. kickoff. What a weird time for a kickoff. Why? Where they pluck 6 p.m. from, I don't know. Got 12:30 kickoff, 3 o'clock kickoff, 5:15 kickoff, and 6 p.m. These times make not a lot of sense. I know there's Premier League games this weekend as well. I think there's 5 Premier League games. But it's a bit of a strange one, ain't it? I'm going to go Liverpool, obviously. This is going to be a hard game. Don't get me wrong. We're playing a championship side. We are away from home, but we are playing a championship side. Liverpool Football Club should be beating a championship side. But it will be a tight game. The new manager's gone in there doing a good job at Forest. Forest doing well. Obviously, they beat, was it Arsenal? I think it was Arsenal, wasn't it? So far in the FA Cup. So you've got to fancy Arsenal, got to fancy Nottingham Forest to actually give us a good game. They're going to be up for it. They're at home. 6 p.m. kickoff. Sunset. Nottingham Forest going to fancy this, guys. And, it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a hard game. I think Klopp will go all out for this game, guys. I really do. I think he'll put out quite a decent team. I think you might see your Origi. You may be Origi. I think you see your Taki Minamino. He deserves a game. Taki will do well in this sort of game. Them sort of players coming in, I think they'll do well. Really do. Big up. Eagle Eye Football. Rich in the house. Rich's team is obviously Crystal Palace. I've already predicted Crystal Palace to beat Everton, Rich. So 2-1 for me against Everton there, Rich. Hope you're good, my man. Are you going to the game, Rich? Palace, Everton. You go to the game. I think Palace might just do Everton. I really do. I'm confident in saying that. And then Nottingham Forest, Liverpool. As I said, it's the main event. I'm going for a Liverpool win. I'm going Liverpool 3-0. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there he is. He's there. I'm going to go Liverpool 3-0. I think Liverpool get the job done. I really do. I think Liverpool get the job done. I'm going to go for a decent victory there. Yeah, 3 goals to deal. 3 goals to deal. I think Savage Reaction's gone the same. He's gone 3-0. Origi, Taki and Curtis Jones. Yeah, I think you see that. I think you see them players in. Edward in the house. What's up, my man? What's up, my man? Hope you're good. Hope everyone's good. What I'll do, here you go. I'm going to put the link in the chat, guys. So if you want to come in, have your say in these FA Cup games, guys, come in and have your say. More the merrier. It was you, was it, Edward? Oh, yeah, I see the picture now. Edward went under the Patrick Scouser. went in disguise. But yeah, if you want to come in, guys, there's the link right up now. Come in, guys, and talk about these games coming up, because it's going to be an interesting. It was me, Jamie. It was me all the time. It's going to be an interesting weekend of football. Obviously, this is it for 2 weeks, and it's international break. And I don't know if this international break's come at a good time or a bad time for Liverpool. Obviously, we got a lot of momentum going right now. A lot of momentum. You know, beating Arsenal, a point behind Man City, and then we've got to wait two weeks till we play again. You know, Chris is coming. I've quit my YouTube channel permanently, just getting on with my life, trying to get a job. I'll still comment on channels and go to other channels. I'll give it 2 tries. Just not for me, unfortunately. Chris, if it's not, you know, in fact, Chris, you know, my man, it's up to you, man. You're your own person. If you don't want to do something, you don't want to do it, mate. We all love you, though, Chris. You know, come on all our channels. You're a great fella. And whatever you want to do in life, it's totally up to you. You don't have to justify yourself to anybody, my man. Give me a sec, Jan. I'll jump off a little bit. Cool, Rich. Cool. My team: Ali, Milner, Gomez, Canate, Costas, Hendo, Elliott, Naby, Minamino, Bobby, and Jota. Yeah, that'd be yeah, it's probably about right, Edward. I'd say that. Yeah, because Klopp has already said that Alisson's going to play, didn't he? Instead of Kelleher. Strange one. Milner will probably play fullback. Big up to Sam. How are you, my man? Hope you're good. The link's in the chat, fella, if you want to join. Come and talk about the FA Cup. Hope you're good, my man. Hope you're good. Hope you're doing well. Chris, that's understandable. It's not easy doing both. At least you gave it a go and no one can take that away from you. Exactly. But big up, fella. Big up, my man. Your channel is fantastic. I tune into your channel quite a lot, and you're doing great stuff over there, my man. You're doing great stuff. Yeah, the team. Yeah, obviously with no Thiago, with no Trent Alexander-Arnold now for the next few weeks. You know, Milner. You know, I can see that. I can see Joe Gomez possibly getting a game as well, because Joe Gomez is you know, he's played right back a couple of times. You know, he's used to that position more of anyone out in our defence. So Gomez might be getting some game time. You know, we've been asking when will Gomez get game time. I think this is the perfect time for maybe Joe Gomez to get that game time. But you've gone with Gomez as centre back with Canate. Yeah, I think he's going to play in this FA Cup game. I've got a feeling what you're saying, Milner at right back might be a point. Gomez and Canate. Yeah, Simicast will come in as the left back for this game, no doubt. Hendo, Elliott and Naby. That's a tasty midfield. Hendo, Elliott and Naby is a really tasty midfield. Should do good well. It should do bits against Nottingham Forest. Minamino, Bobby and Jota up front. Tasty as well. I like everyone knows my thoughts on Bobby. I absolutely like Bobby Firmino. And for me, he'd play that number 9 position for a while if he could. Especially when I'm a county darts player as well. Yeah, Chris is massive county darts player. He's a great darts player. And you want to know about darts? Just ask Chris in the chat. He'll tell you everything. His knowledge is exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. But yeah, guys, the link is in the chat. If you want to come in, guys, come in. Share your thoughts with everybody. What you think of the FA Cup this weekend? Because you know we all love the FA Cup. If you're at a certain age like myself, you love the FA Cup. I love the FA Cup. Look, I'm 40 years old. I love the FA Cup. FA Cup used to be the biggest thing. If you couldn't win the Premier League title, it was the FA Cup, wasn't it? Let me just get rid of this screen. Yeah, if you couldn't win the FA Cup, the Premier League, it was all about the FA Cup back in the day. And the FA Cup used to be the last game of the season. Now, the FA Cup final was a showpiece event, and that was the last game of the season. And then a few days later, you'd have the European Cup, Champions League, whatever you want to call it, final. a few days later. Used to be the FA Cup final on a Saturday, and then the European/Champions League final used to be on the Wednesday night. I used to love it like that back then. And what a week of football that is. And they don't quite do it like that. I think in recent seasons, I can't remember last season, but I think in recent seasons, the FA Cup final used to be before the end of the Premier League final. It'd like be 2 games of the Premier League to go before the FA Cup final. You know, and that don't make it good, does it? You want it to be, you want the FA Cup to feel special. And when you do it like that, it's just like, well, we've got to put it somewhere. Premier League's what matters. Don't make it look special. But, and so with the teams that are left in this FA Cup, you've got your Palaces, your Boroughs, your Nottingham Forests, all in like Everton's, all in quarterfinals of FA Cups. It's a massive opportunity for a lot of clubs. You know, I want, you know, teams like Palace and Everton and Southampton, they need to take it seriously because, yes, Chelsea and Man City and Liverpool there, and you would think one of them 3 are going to win the FA Cup. It's got to be one of them 3 teams. But you've got to give it a go. I don't think it's too long ago when Southampton got to a final, was it? Was it the League Cup final? Something like that. Not Rich in the house. Hey, Rich.
Evening, Jay. How's it all going?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. How are you?
Yeah, good. Long week at work, to be fair, teaching and that, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
I bet it is. But you got the weekend to look forward to now, my man.
Massive game.
Especially your lot, Crystal Palace.
Huge game. And this might sound crazy, but I'm glad Everton won last night.
I know what you mean, though. Yeah.
I think if they were going into it, it could work quite charitable at times. You know, so if a team hasn't won in a long time, we might be the team that lets them. You know what I mean? So they might take their foot off the gas because obviously, at least now their priorities must be staying in the league. You know, and obviously getting that win yesterday made me think that's where they put all their eggs in their basket. So fingers crossed. But if we play anything like we did against City Monday night, we should be fine.
Oh yeah. I'll picture you to win. I think you'll do a job. I got a feeling Everton. I don't know if Everton have got to wait up. I think Lampard would rather give up this opportunity and try and keep Everton in the league. So, you know, and Palace, they're safe. You know, Palace's season they're safe now. They're in an excellent position where they want to be. You know, they might try and think about maybe make a top half finish yet if they could put a few more wins together. So yeah, Palace are fine. I think Patrick Vieira's going to give it a good go. You know, your chance to go to a semi-final at Wembley in the FA Cup, and I think Patrick Vieira's. You know, I've told you many times on your channel. I think Patrick Vieira's what he's doing at Palace is really good. It's just going to take a long time to just get rid of the Roy Hodgson stink. That's all it is. Yeah, you know, it takes a while because players have been playing a Hodgson way for years. You know, and you can see the difference he's made in Palace already in this short spell. Yes, so, you know, he gets the players in the summer that he wants, gets rid of the players he doesn't need anymore. And he's already getting players that played a system under Hodgson playing football. And this is the thing.
That's the crazy thing, yeah.
It's getting them playing football. And it's very easy for a bunch of players, you know, sit defensively every single game, week in, week out for years, like the last few years. And then to come in with a new philosophy and tell these players, no, I want you to play football. You know, I want you to make the dangerous pass at times.
Yeah.
You know, I want you to make the dangerous pass. And, you know, to tell players sometimes that when they're been thinking safety first for years is a real difficult thing to do, especially coach. So I ain't got enough praise for the man. I really ain't.
Yeah.
Doug, how are you?
Yes, Doug. I 19,000 views.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, isn't it?
Mad.
I did my best ever. I did 4.7k.
No, that's good.
Champions League earlier, and I've got, you know, for some reason I woke up this morning with my new more subscriber number. By the end of the Champions League video, I was up almost 300 subs. So
that's good though.
It's a pretty face, Rich.
It's always been that. Always been that. To be fair, like
it's a new tooth as well.
When you get them done, let me know.
Doug, if you want to come on, mate, you're more than welcome, fella. The link's in the chat. Chris, about time Scotland had success. Oh, Chris coming with the violence. Thanks, guys. It had just hit 20 gained, and I gained 89 subs from that stream. I know, it's a crazy. Doug, yeah, if you want to come on, mate, you're more than welcome, fella. Talk about the FA Cup and that. I know you got a video at 7, is it? So, yeah. But if you want to come on, fella, the link's in the chat. But yeah, I think a lot of people did really well their streams this morning. I mean, I was in contemplating: do I do a stream or do I go on someone else's stream? Because you know, I'm just a little channel, and I'm going to get whitewashed by these bigger channels.
But no, but you know what? It's a good thing you did it.
Yeah.
You know, like listen, I guess with this sort of field, if you get one view, you get one view.
Yeah,
you understand? Like you just got to take a shot in the dark with it.
Yeah.
And it was prime time as well.
Oh yeah.
Like, so I'm sure it was a case where some of those 89 subscribers would then tune into you to kind of get different perspectives, and that's the beauty of it. Like everyone does things differently.
No, I loved it. I'm glad I did it, no doubt about it. But yeah, Palace, they're doing well. I think they're having a decent season, and
we are.
Mate, cap it off with an FA Cup semi-final or final.
This is it.
Don't know. You just don't know.
That is all. You know, when you speak to the fans, that's all we want. Like,
yeah.
Even if we go to Wembley and get battered 10-0,
yeah.
The fact that in our first season on the PV we've made a Wembley trip, like it's an amazing day out.
It's success.
Yeah.
You know, you got. I know a lot of people. You know, you got to gather what success is for all certain teams. You know, success ain't always going on and winning trophies. Success is taking things to a distance sometimes. You know, for Palace to get to the FA Cup semi-final and having a decent season, like a decent season they're having, and playing completely different football for the last few seasons, is success at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And like you say, you're happy, and Palace fans should be. And I've got a soft spot. You know, I don't have two teams because I don't understand the two-team thing, but I don't get it. It's like having two wives, ain't it? One's enough. You know, and
you want the trouble.
No. And you know, I understand some people do. I mean, I think Doug, he's Scottish, so I think he's close to some Scottish teams and stuff like that. And I understand that point of view. I understand it that way. But no, I've got a soft spot for Palace because it was the first game I ever saw live. It was Liverpool Palace semi-final, 91. Yeah, it was hurtful. It was hurtful. That was my first live game, Rich. You know, distraught as a child I was going.
That's all right. We have to hurt some people sometimes. But it come full circle, and we may have just time, so.
Alan Pardew with his famous only thing he ever did in club football. I think
Don't mention that name, please, because I only just think of one shuffle in the FA Cup final, which we should have won.
Oh yeah,
it was bad enough that the ref was terrible.
Is that
but
the
then to see him do a dance, that hurt.
Yeah, Palace. So I've got a soft spot for Palace, and I don't live that too far away either, to be fair. So I think where I live, they may be my closest actual they are my closest Premier League team.
So you're really not that far?
No. I'm Dartford.
Oh, you really are close.
Yeah, I'm not far at all. So yeah, they're probably my close. Them and Charlton, I think. So yeah, I know you guys don't like.
Ringing the certain other Southeast London club.
I was talking about rivals for a second. I'll just get onto this. I found out the other day that Brighton took a. Is it true they took your original nickname or something like that years ago? Yeah,
and I mean, there's a few things that you always want to take from us, to be honest. Like, this all just started because of a managerial beef, and this it's just so irrelevant. Like, we would rather just move on to just play our football, but they're so obsessed with us.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I see a lot of Brighton fans online and all that, always digging out at Palace when Palace aren't even playing and stuff like that. And I'm like, but you live on the coast, and you know Palace is South London. Where?
Their local team their rival team is Crawley.
Yeah, Crawley. Yeah, just up the road. I never understand rivals that are what it's an hour and a half drive.
Literally.
I never get it. But yeah, I saw that they nicked your nickname. I was like, that's no wonder Palace. I'd date them as well.
100%. I loved it when Rio said the other day, it's like a library there. There was no atmosphere. It was like it's your boys actually.
Yeah. It was so quiet. I mean, I had it on mute and it was louder than the stadium. I was doing the watch along, so I had it on mute and it was louder. Don't understand it. Don't know how that works. But yeah, I got done. I had one video. I did a watch along a while ago, and I actually had the volume up, so I wanted to hear what they were saying. And I got a copyright strike. And I was like, I've only got the volume on, and it was because it went to an advert. It weren't actually the game.
Oh snap!
Because it went to an advert, and they're advertising something, and that noise came through. And I was like, oh, for goodness sake! So I'm all right with the game, so that's fine. As long as I don't, it said as long as I don't show it, you can now be heard. But yeah, it's because of the advert that came on.
Fair dues. Did you have to clip it?
Just clipped it out, cut it out, and all that, and now it's still up, so it's absolutely fine. But yeah, that was annoying. So you learn as you go along. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Just before I go quickly, I'm just I reckon you'll be quite comfortable against Forest.
Should be. I mean, they've been decent.
So. They've done well. They've done well.
They knocked out Arsenal.
So he said that again, please. That was beautiful. So
I think they knocked out Arsenal.
That was it. Yeah,
they did. I think they did.
Yeah, I think he'll be comfortable. Salah's going to be chomping on the bits because obviously I know he took a knock, I believe.
Yeah, he only played. I think what was it, half hour against Arsenal, and
but at the same time, he's got a massive game next week.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive one. World Cup qualifier, isn't it? Mane versus Salah again.
Yeah,
I can't take the pain. I can't take the pain if Mo loses again.
So I won't be surprised if there are any African representatives this weekend thinking, do I pull out of some?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if Salah will play. I think luckily we got quite a good forward lineup to choose from. So I think it'll go people like Origi, Taki, Jota. I think Diaz will have a rest. Yeah. Salah, Salah's got that little thing with his ankle, and I think he's got that World Cup qualifier, and so has Mane. So I'll be surprised if them two start, but you never know with Klopp. He makes some strange decisions sometimes. So in games like this, but I want Liverpool to go as strong as possible because, to be fair, this is a massive opportunity for us. And everyone talks about the quad, and it's hard to not talk about it because it's what everyone talks about right now. But you don't want to get mixed up in it all. It's nice to dream about as a fan, but yeah, one game at a time. Personally, my man, one game at a time.
Absolutely. Jay,
love you, man. I'll see you on Sunday night. I'll be on your amped show. I absolutely love that. It's hilarious. That's brilliant.
It is a good laugh.
I'll try and come on that. I'll try and come on that Sunday show as much as I can because I do find it funny.
You're always welcome.
Yeah, and is it Oyster, whatever his name is?
Orest, yeah.
Orest. Oh, he just cracks me out. Talks 100 miles an hour.
Oh, Jesus. Don't get me started. He's a young lad. I've given him some advice.
Yes, I think he needs it.
Take your time with what you say. Don't banter too soon because you don't know other people. Get to know them first.
Yeah. Exactly, my man. Exactly.
Good. Big up to you, by the way, Jay.
And you, fella, and you. I'll see you Sunday. Have a good weekend, mate. Have a good weekend.
Peace.
So, guys, that was Rich. Don't forget, if you haven't, go and subscribe to his channel, Eagle Eyed Football. It's right there. That's his channel right there, Eagle Eyed Football. Go and check him out. He's a great bloke, doing great stuff over there. And if you like, he also represents the female side of the game, the women's football. He represents as well. He does a great job over there. And, go and check him out. You should check him out anyway for his African Cup of Nations he did, the watch-along tour. His African Cup of Nations presentation was far better than Sky Sports. So you just check him out for that alone. It was fantastic. Chris, I'll just get to your comments. I saw your comment. I have a soft spot for Palace most under-8 Fantasy League, but we're not like people who support more teams than that nonsense boy band in one direction as girlfriends. What's more painful to watch international break or these nonsense YouTubers fighting? Ooh. Did you watch it last week, Chris? All them YouTubers And I think you got Eddie Hall versus 4 this weekend. They hate each other. The 2 former world's strongest men. I think it's Eddie Hall and 4. They're fighting this weekend, don't they? They're like massive. It's ridiculous. They're too big. They're probably both going to die within 5 minutes. It might be worth watching. You need to put my tongue on back of tow truck. We'll watch it. Oh, Chris, you're the man. Chris, you are the man, Chris. And of course, Chris, you do whatever you need to do, my man. You do whatever you need to do because you're a great bloke. Don't let anyone tell you any different, especially when you told me this bit. You know, Chris, do what you want to do. What makes you happy, mate, not what other people make you happy. If you want to give it a break, cancel it permanently, you do it, fella. You do you, and don't let anyone tell you any different, my man, all right? And you're always welcome on my channel, you know that. Even if you ever want to call in, Chris, you know, come in with a chat, anything like that, fella, you're always welcome, you know you are. So don't you worry about it, fella. Don't you worry about it. Right, before we go, guys, let me just get the screen back up. I want to get yours. Forget that. Actually. Let's get your. Oh yes, all right. All right. Let's get. So, guys, Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Good man. That's what I want to hear, Chris. That's what I want to hear. You're the man. Guys, give us your shout. Crystal Palace versus Everton. I'm going for Rich because I'm going for a Palace win 2-1. I think Palace going to be too strong. Chelsea, I think we'll find it hard against a good Middlesbrough side at home under Chris Wilder, firing up with that atmosphere at home. But it's an early kickoff at 12:30. I don't know how much of an atmosphere Borough fans can make at that time. It's a weird time to have a football game, but yeah, I'm going to go Chelsea in extra time in that game, 2-1. I'm going to go Crystal Palace in normal time, 90 minutes, 2-1 against Everton. And then the Liverpool game, I think we'll go win 3-0. And then I think City will beat Southampton 3-1. So, guys, that's the video. Oh, Savage Reactions back in the house. Look at that. Borough win 1-0. Oh, but he's going for the Borough win. And Palace 3-2. That'd be a good game. I think the Palace-Everton game might be the game of the weekend, to be fair, because 2 teams that desperately need a semi-final for me. And, I think that might be the game of the weekend. That might have the most goals in it. That's a good one, Savage. That's a good one, my man. But, guys, thanks for coming in yet again. Making it a good show. Really like it when you guys come in. I absolutely love it. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not I can't do any watch along tomorrow because I paid for my son and my wife to go and see this dinosaur show. So yeah, I'll treat my son to his first proper theatre experience. He's only 3 years old, but he's had some. He's not had a great time with stuff. You know, we found out he's got epilepsy and stuff like that. So, he's he's had it a bit rough the last few months, but he's only 3 years old, but he's a great kid. I love the boy to bits. Got to train him up, obviously, to be a massive Liverpool fan. He's got all the Liverpool kits and all that. He just don't really know what it's about yet. So I've got to train him up for that. But he's a great kid. I love him to bits, but he's getting treated. He's getting treated to it. He absolutely loves dinosaurs, Chris. He loves dinosaurs. So there's this dinosaur show at the theatre tomorrow that I'll pay for him to go and see, and my wife's going to go and take him to that. So he's going to have a blinding time at that. So usually I would have done a watch along tomorrow, especially because it's a 12:30 game. I would have done a watch along, but I'm not going to be available to do that. So I'm not sure if I can get a video out tomorrow. But make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification and all that, guys, and you know when I'm definitely going to be live. But I will be back on Sunday, 6 p.m. the kickoff. I'll be probably 5:45, something like that. Me and Statman Stubbs yourself. He'll be with me doing the Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest watch along. So I'll definitely be back for that, guys. Don't you worry about it. Dinosaurs, it isn't UEFA FA, is it? Supporting the right team then. He supports the right team. course he does. I can't have anything. I know a lot of. There's some dads and sons out there that support different teams. How does that work? How does that work? How can your dad support one team and you support another? I've never got that. I don't know how that works, but no, he's got to be a Liverpool fan. I only do watch alongs for proper teams, not jokers. There you go, Chris. There you go. But guys, appreciate all the love again today, especially early with the Champions League and all that. And the subscribers, the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Appreciate every single one of you. I will work my hardest to make this channel better in the future, going bigger and better things every single week, and I'll work my hardest at that. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you Sunday. Thank you very much. Peace out.